All right, well, I already did the regular Octordle today, and the person who had suggested it commented that they actually meant for me to do the extreme one. The extreme was tough, not the regular one, which, I mean, it makes sense that the extreme would be tough, but apparently today's is especially tough, potentially. So I decided, well, let's do the extreme as well. So this is the extreme Octordle. Octordle is like 8 wordles at once, and this one's just supposed to be more difficult, more obscure words and such. I'm going to do my media and cough start like usual. Let's see, we've got five yellow A's, so we're definitely going to want to redo the A. We've got 3 yellow E's. We've got a couple of yellow H's. So definitely want to do the A and the E. Oh, there's 3 yellow I's as well. A couple of O's. Oh, phone's ringing. I'll call them back. It's people have the worst timing. I don't get any phone calls like all day long, and I start recording a video and a call comes in. But anyways, it's all right. It's probably spam anyways. Okay, so five yellow A's. So I definitely want to do the A. And I'll probably do the E at the end. We could do something like this with the A either second or third, really. Is there any reason to do one over the other? I don't know. I don't think so. We could also do like an EA, something like this could be good. Or EA there. No, not there, because the E is definitely not second. We could do an EA like this, though. Because, or we could do the ER. That could be good, too. We could do later. I think that's what I did on the regular Octordle, at this point. I remember correctly. I don't know. I mean, that seems pretty good. It's new spots for the A and the E, L, T, and R, and new letters that are good. Let's just go with that. Okay. Well, I mean, so this is cater. Okay. This is C-A, we've got R-O-L, Carol. It's Carol. Okay, good. This is O-E-R, and there's the H. So it's got to be this. It could be hover. It could be hoper. It could be hoser. It could be honer, probably. So there's a few possibilities there. We've got, this could be A-I-L. We could do, well, we could have another L. We could do flail. Snail would also work. Snail's pretty good, actually, as a next guess, potentially, unless I find something better. Snail's pretty good, because S and N are good letters that we haven't done yet. It would be a new spot for the A and the I, and we do have the yellow A in both of these, and the yellow I here as well. So snail's pretty good, unless I find something better to guess. This has the M and the I, but... well, I was gonna say sigma, but there's no G. Something like that. This, we just don't know enough, and this one we don't know enough yet either, I don't think. The H at the end is interesting, though. Because it's gotta have, like an SH, or, well, we could do something like brash. That's not bad. There's probably some other things there. You know, flail is possible here. But I feel like snail is pretty good. It's gonna check 2 good letters. New spots for the oh, but not a new spot for the I. Oh, it can't be A-I-L. It can't be A-I-L. Glad I noticed that. The yellow I. Okay, so that is not a good guess. In fact, it can't be A-I unless it's at the beginning. So, if it's some A-L, then the I... it's probably more likely something like this. Final? Final would work. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm tempted to go with that. It's not quite as good as S-N. F-N isn't quite as good, but it's still... not bad. Let's go final. Oh, it's not final. Okay, so the I... oh, it could be I-A-L. Yeah. Otherwise the I is at the beginning. But what is that gonna be? Otherwise the I is at the beginning? I don't know. Okay, shoot. I was really hoping final was gonna be right. Okay, oh, we got an F over here. That's really good. Okay, so F-A-O-U. We've got all the vowel, all the letters. A foul. It's a foul. There we go. Okay. Which checked another spot for the A. So this one, the A is third for sure. It's not gonna be. It's probably not gonna be A-R-H. I think it's gonna be something like brash. Brash is pretty good. What else could it be? Because we've got to do. You could do like graph, but there's no G. It's not SH. What's gonna come before the H? Like we've used up, there's no C, there's no T. We've used all the good possibilities, so it's got to be SH. And then I think it has to be brash, right? I think so. Let's look at these other ones quick, and then, okay, we already know this has a few possibilities. This has an A at the beginning and the end. It's anima. It's anima. The I has to be in the middle. It's either anima or amina, which is not a thing, so it's anima. Okay, very nice. And then this is, this also has a double, axial. Is it gonna be axial? I think it has to be axial. Very nice, okay. Are we doing okay over here? I wanna make sure I can still see the guesses. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we've got 3 words left and 3 guesses left. Oh, right, because on the extreme, I almost forgot, on the extreme you get fewer guesses. So I've actually used up all of my test words. That's gonna be a problem for this one over here. Hover and hoper and hoser are still possible. Okay. I think it's gotta be brash. Which we'll check for hoser. This, we've got the I, there's the H-E-I-N. I'm thinking H at the beginning. Well, we could do shine. That's pretty good. Brash or shine? Which one do I want to do? Neither one is gonna help me with hover versus hoper. Unfortunately. Does it have to be shine? So if the H is second, then I think it's gotta be PH or SH, but it's gonna be NE then. So that would have to be shine. If the H is at the beginning, then we still have INE. So yeah, it's gotta be shine. It's gonna be shine. I'm gonna go with shine, I think. It's not shine. Wine! Wine! How did I forget wine? Oh no, I failed. I should have done brash first. Oh. That is very annoying. That's really annoying. If I'd done brash, then I would have known there was no S, and I would have known wine. And this is still a 50-50 here, hover or hoper. Hover was my first thought, so it's probably going to be hoper. It was hover! Oh, if I'd done brash first, I would have known there was no S, and I would have thought of wine. Well, the puzzle says so close, and I agree, so close. Oh, man, that's annoying. All right. Well, I shouldn't have failed that, but I did. So there you go. It was indeed too tough for me, apparently. So let me know if you did today's Octordle Extreme, how it went for you. And well, maybe we should do the sequence quick. Maybe I can redeem myself. All right, so this is the Octordle sequence. Same thing, except we're only going to get the clues for the first word until we solve it, and then it'll show us the clues for the next one. So I'm still going to do media and cough. Okay, well, all we got was the U. Burst seems like a good follow-up. Ooh, okay, so BLU, bluff is possible. Man, what? What else could it even be? I think it almost has to be bluff. Okay, good. We've got the E, G, something like leggy, but no L. Peggy is a name. Oh, apparently that's an acceptable guess. Let's go Peggy. Why not? Okay. G-E, what? Geeky, another E. I was trying to use just new letters and I needed to double the E. Okay. Trai, train's good. Yep, okay. We got all the letters, so it's gonna be stipe or spite. Spite's probably better as a word, but either one's possible. Spite. Okay, good. Now we got those, so let's shift stuff up so that we can make sure we see all of the other guesses. Okay, this is I wanted to say rinse, but that's with an S. So the E is not second or fifth. It's not CR. The E isn't at the end. That's the weird part. Okay, so nicer. There we go. ER. That's what we needed. Okay. We've got the O. It's O. Oh, well, yep. We know this one. We just had this on the last puzzle. But there's all the letters are taken up already. It's got to be hover. Yeah, because it was the only possibility with the letters that were left. We've only got Q, W, Z, X, and J that we haven't checked yet. So, let's see. We got the R, I, D, acrid. It's going to be acrid. Yep. And the final one is smile. Or slime, actually. I think slime was still possible, but smile was right. There we go. Okay, well, I mean, I had some more guesses left anyways, so that was fine, but all right, well, that makes me feel better after failing the extreme. A little bit of a redemption there, but let me know how your solve of either one of these puzzles went today. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.